energies are going on from an Ayurvedic perspective today. So for some of you who may not know, Ayurveda is the sister science of yoga. It is the holistic medicine, the medicinal side of yoga. Yoga is medicinal in and of itself, but Ayurveda focuses more on ailments and such. But right now, Ayurveda understands, and what Ayurvedic wisdom teaches us is right now, in this season that we're in right now, we are in a heightened Vata season. What is Vata? Well, what the heck is Vata? Well, Vata is the combination of ether and air. So right now you may feel it. You may feel these heightened energies of space and expansion, maybe some dryness in the air, the expansion in the air. You see it in the leaves, and the leaves are changing colors and they're falling to the ground. You see the movement in the air. The air is even getting drier. All of that's affecting us right now, whether you want to or not. We're part of this world, and we're a part of it, so we get affected by it. So we feel that in our bodies. We feel that in our skin gets drier. We feel the movement in our mind. We feel anxious. We feel stressed. We feel anxiety. We feel all of these things, especially around the holidays. What we want today, what I want to do, my intention is to ground all of that. Get all that air and that ether and bring it down. Let's ground it. And I think yin is going to be a great opportunity to do that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start face down in crocodile pose. You lie in stacked hands and lie your forehead down onto your stacked hands. Tops of your feet nice and pressed into your mat. We're going to take this opportunity to breathe. Let's start by focusing on our breath. Focus on where the breath comes into the body through the nose, bringing it into the chest and out. During this time, with every breath in, we are giving life to all the tissues of the body. And with every exhale, we're getting rid of those things that are no longer needed. Vata dosha, to balance that heighten, that movement, we want to bring it down. So bring your breath down. With every breath in, try to bring it down, just with your mind's eye, bring it down into the lower belly, all the way into the hips. The hips are the home or the seat of Vata dosha. This is where it all begins. So even as you're in crocodile pose right now, feel the sensation of the hips into the mat. And as you breathe in, bring that life force into the hips. Settle in. At any point you feel your mind wandering, come back to your breath. You're here in this class. You don't need to worry about anything else. Be in the here and now. Back to your breath. Feel the belly, raise your body off the mat. As you exhale, lower it back down. No forced breaths, just natural. Ground. Settle in and let go. Take a few more breaths. Make them count. Bring that breath all the way into the hips. Feel the hips into the mat, the ground. Okay. When you're ready, let's go ahead and place your hands onto the mat and come into a tabletop position. Knees stay on the mat. Hands right under the shoulders, neutral spine. And we're going to warm up the back with some cat-cows. So with the breath in, look up, sway the back, tailbone lifts, look up, and exhale. Drop the head, chin to the chest, round the back, bring the tailbone in. Inhale, sway the back, head up, chest up, look up, tailbone up. Exhale, round the back, chin in, tailbone in. Go ahead and do this for about 5 more breaths at your own pace. Intentional with the breath. Bring the breath in, send it down. Ground through your hands. Ground through the shins and your feet. When you've done about 5 breaths, just come back to your neutral spine. All right, let's come back down onto the mat. Lying down, feet flat, mat. On your forearms, with your elbows directly under your shoulders, we're going into Sphinx pose. Spread the feet, tops of your feet into the mat, and push up, bringing your chest up, head up, Sphinx pose. Elbows directly under the shoulders, right underneath you to support you. Good. Feel the compression in the lower back. Again, hips into the floor, grounding. Balancing Vata dosha. Okay, lower back down onto the mat. That's a nice compression. Turn your head to the left, right ear onto the mat. Let's breathe. Let's try that one more time. Forearms onto the mat, elbows right underneath the shoulders. Yeah. Nice 90-degree into the arms. And lift the chest, lift the head. Your head weighs about 8 to 10 pounds. Lift that head. Feel the compression in the lower back, hips down into the mat, tops of the feet into the mat. We're grounding here. Back to your breath. Good compression. Lower back down. Turn your head the other way. In the other ear to the mat. Let's place our hands underneath the shoulders again. Let's come back up at the tabletop. Step your hands about one hand length in front of you. Tuck the toes under, and let's lift and shift into downward dog. Good. Hands are spread wide like starfish. You need to turn your hands out a little bit and get into that shoulder joint a little bit better. This is also great for Vata dosha. We're grounding. This is an inversion posture. Again, focus on your breath. Take one more breath in. And when we're fully empty when we exhale, let's bring our left foot up, right inside of your left hand. Bring it up. Your feet swings out to the right side of the mat. We're going into pitched pose. I'm sorry, did I say foot? Knee. Sorry, knee. Bring your knee up. So your left foot is now heading toward the right side of the mat. On stacked hands, you can rest your forehead. Some help. This is also a great posture for Vata dosha. We're containing. Flexing that foot. Pressing. Leg, left foot. Feel that stretch. Relax the tension, flex, jaw. Gravity working. If you're feeling any discomfort, breathe into that discomfort. Send that energy to that area. Remember to relax. Remember to breathe. Nice, slow, continuous, even breaths. Let's go ahead and shift back up into downward dog, placing your hands underneath your shoulders, tucking the toe back in, releasing the leg, bringing it back. If you need to walk it out, go ahead and walk it out. It's a nice stretch. Good. Come up onto your toes and press back down into down dog. Let's try the other side now. That was our left. Let's go ahead with the right. Right knee inside of the right hand. Our right foot swings out to the left side of the mat. Release the toes. And forward fold into pigeon pose. You can rest your head on stacked hands. If you need a block, you can rest your head on a block. And again, you feel your mind wandering, come back to your breath. Let go of any tension, any holding, any control. Try to relax. I like to say surrender. There's some power in surrendering. Let gravity take you wherever gravity needs to take you. Come back to your breath. And Vata dosha is movement. Here we're trying to ground, trying to contain that energy in the hips by closing that right hip with that bent leg. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the mind. Sending that energy even with the head. Head pointed down into the mat. Grounding. Doing great, guys. Looks good. Feels good. We'll take a few more breaths here. Everything's transitory. We're not going to hold this forever. Okay, let's go ahead and come out, placing your hands underneath your shoulders. Oh, let's come back into down dog. Lifting up and pushing that right foot back. Great. If you need to walk out your legs, go ahead and walk them out. Nice stretch on both sides now. Good job. We're going to continue to ground, lifting the toes up, over the feet, the heels up, and bringing them back down onto the mat. Let's see your great expression, your best expression of down dog. Chin to the chest, looking either between your legs or trying to look at the navel. Hands spread wide. You can turn them out just slightly. Good. Breathe. Okay. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And let's look at the top of your mat and step up to the top. Forward fold. Good. This doesn't have to be an active forward fold. Just let gravity take you wherever gravity wants you to be. Good. You can wrap your hand or your arms around your knees if you like. You can let your arms hang. If your arms hang, you can grab each elbow. Whatever feels best for you. Again, this is grounding for Vata dosha. You're sending that energy downward. Breathe. All right. Let's go ahead and place our hands onto our thighs and slowly round up one vertebrae at a time. Ah, feel that. When you get to the top, shoulders up, back and down. Lift the head last. Slowly. Mindfully. Right. Okay. Let's spread our feet mat width, toes turned outward, at about a 45 degree, right? And let's come into a squat. Bending the knees, bringing the hips all the way down as far as you can. You can bring your hands into prayer position and pushing those elbows into the inner thighs or into the knees. Feel that. Here we're sending energy back down again through the hips, down to the earth, down to the mat. Grounding. Feel that power. Feel that earth supporting you. That ground's got you, baby. It's got you. Let it hold you, support you. back to your breath. I'm hearing some good breathing. It's great. Come back to your breath. Try to let go of any tension, holding, or control. If you need a block, you can use a block. Again, our mindfulness, our intention here is to ground Vata, sending that energy back down. Slow, continuous breaths. Mindful, intentional, strong. Okay, let's place our hands onto the mat. You can sit all the way back down about midway on your mat. And slowly lie back down. If you need to stretch your legs, let's go ahead and stretch our legs straight forward, pull our arms up above our heads, a nice stretch, bring that arch back into the back, lower back. Yep. Yep. And then let go. Good. How's that feel? Let's bring our knees up to our chest. We're going into wind moving pose. You can wrap your arms around your knees. Yep. Try to keep the tailbone down, chin closer to the chest, trying to get the backside of your head onto the mat. And with every exhale, try to bring those knees closer to your chest. Remember to breathe. Every exhale, try to pull just ever so slightly. Wind removing pose. Air. Vata. Getting rid of that. Okay, you can release your legs. And let's cross our left leg over our right. Yep. Great. We're gonna bring our left hand onto our right hand onto our left knee. And we're going to twist over to the right side of the mat. Bringing your arm up and let it float down parallel or perpendicular to you. Yep. Pick your head up and look to your left hand. Again, this pose, really important to breathe long, deep breaths. With each breath, we are massaging the internal organs. We're purifying, getting rid of all those things that we don't need. It's like an internal massage. I see some people doing twisted roots. That's awesome. They're looking good. Feeling good. Remember, with every breath, we're massaging those internal organs, bringing life force to those organs with every breath in. We're getting rid of that which does not serve us, what we don't need, detoxifying with every exhale. Again, scan your body for any control or tension, any gripping, and ask yourself, just let go. Let it go. Let it go. You're on the ground. Let the ground support you and let go. Okay, we're going to uncross the legs. Yeah, you can pick your head up, bring your knees back up, both feet onto the mat. Yeah, using leg strength, you can lift the hips up and slowly back down, reset the back. Good. This time we're going to do the other side. Bring your right foot, your right leg over your left. Yep, use your left arm onto your right knee and twist over to the left. Do you need the block? You're okay. Okay. Feel the tension in your neck. It may be helpful to lift your head up, turn it, and then look to the right and place it back down. You guys are looking good, feeling good. The mind starts to wander, come back to your breath. Slow, continuous breaths. In Yin Yoga, we're not trying to build muscle. We're trying to stretch those tendons, those connective tissues. This is where we find strength in yoga, in Yin Yoga. So it's a passive, it's not forced. We're not controlling anything, not tensing anything up. Just let it go. Remember, with every breath in, it's a nice massage to the internal organs, bringing life force to those organs. Every exhale, detoxifying. Bringing peace to the body. Balance. Okay, sounds like we need to change. Let's go ahead and release the legs. You can pick your head up, turn it back to center, bring your knees up, and your feet back onto the mat. Yep, you can lift your hips up and slowly bring them down, one vertebrae at a time. Reset those hips. Great. So get a block if you don't have one. We'll bring one to you if you don't. That one, that one, that one. And we're gonna do a supported bridge pose. Oh, good. So using your leg strength, we're gonna raise the hips. Woo, look at Chipora, she's quick. Yep. We want the block lengthwise, kind of the same shape as the mat. And we want to place it just under the tailbone, not on the bone itself. So half of it should be sticking out. Right. Each leg or each foot to each corner of the mat, raise your arms up above your head and let your hips melt over that block. Okay. Let's bring our feet back to the mat, soles of our feet, bent knees. Use your leg strength to lift up and remove the block. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, come back down onto your mat. Good. Slowly. Good. You can stretch your legs out. Bring your hands above your head. Give a nice stretch. Good. And then now we're going to pull our knees back into our chest when we're moving pose. This way you can either grab your knees, you can use a block, bring it in. We want to keep our tailbone down. You can tuck the chin in a little bit so the back of the head is onto the mat. With every exhale, we're pulling those knees in closer. Nice stretch to the back. We're about to go into Shavasana. Does anyone prefer music or silence? Any requests? Music. You guys like my music? Okay. All right. You can release the legs if you want to bolster and place under your hips or under your legs. Yep. Right foot goes to the right corner of the mat. Left foot goes to the left. You can walk your shoulders inward, your shoulder blades inward. Arms at your side, slightly angle, palms up. Right. Some music. Although we have music playing, it's always nice to do a systematic relaxation while you're in Shavasana. You can always start with the toes. With your mind's eye, just look over the toes. And let go of any holding, control, or tension. And let it go. Come up to the ankles and to the calves. And let go of any holding, control, or tension. You did some work on your knees. Say thank you, knees, for all your hard work. But let go of any holding, control, or tension. Your work is done. And let it go. To your upper legs, tops of them, the bottom of your legs. Let go of any holding, control, or tension. And surrender a little bit more. With your mind's eye, take a look around into your pelvis, inside all the organs and all the tendons. And let go of any holding, control, or tension. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Bring your awareness to your fingers. Each one of your fingers. With your mind's eye, take a look around and let go of any holding, control, or tension. Let gravity take your fingers wherever gravity wants them to be. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Your forearms, your elbows. Let go of any holding, control, or tension. And let it go. Deeper and deeper into relaxation. Deeper and deeper into surrender. Let it go. Bring your awareness to your upper arms, to your biceps and your triceps. Let go of any holding, control, or tension. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Bring your awareness to your shoulders and to your upper back. Let go of any holding, control, or tension in your shoulders or your upper back. And let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Bring your awareness to your face. We have lots of muscles in our face. Let go of any holding, control, or tension in your face. Your face becomes emotionless. Just let gravity take it wherever gravity wants to be. Your lips may separate slightly. That's okay. Just let it go. Bring your awareness to your physical heart. Did some hard work. Thank you, heart, for all your hard work. You can rest now and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Bring your awareness to your emotional heart and let go of any holding, control, or tension in your emotional heart. And let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Deeper and deeper into relaxation. deeper and deeper into surrender. Let it go. Okay. We can start wiggling our toes and start wiggling our fingers. We want to rotate the wrists, rotate the hand, rotate the ankles. Good. You want to remove the bolster out from underneath you, you can. Become a nice long stretch again, feet forward, arms up, like you're waking up because you are waking up from a nap. Nice stretch and let go. Feel that. Good. Come back to your breath. Come back to your body. Good. You can raise your knees up and roll to one side. Take a second here. It feels good. Good. Using your top or upper leg, you can go ahead and extend that out for leverage. Use your top arm and pull yourself back up to a seating position. Good. Welcome back. Okay. Let's bring your hands, prayer position over heart center. Let's take a breath and bow our heads and namaste to ourselves. Namaste. Great. You can turn and look to your students, your fellow classmates, and namaste them for their time together. Very good. I want to thank you very much. And you have a great, great rest of your Sunday.